Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Topic for today's quiz is SSC JEE Exam Paper 2018 General Awareness. Question number 1. Preliminary expenses are the examples of underscore. Option A. Capital expenditure. Option B. Capital gain. Option C. Revenue expenditure. Option D. Deferred revenue expenditure. The correct answer is Option D. Deferred revenue expenditure. Where a certain revenue expenditure incurred is of such a nature that its benefit is likely to be spread over a certain number of years, or where it is of non-recurring and special nature and large in amount. In such circumstances, instead of debiting the entire amount to the profit and loss account of the year in which it has been incurred, it may be spread over a number of years, a proportionate amount being charged to each year's profit and loss account. The remaining portion of the expenditure is carried forward and is known as capital expenditure or deferred revenue expenditure and is shown as an asset in the balance sheet. Items such as preliminary expenses, cost of issue of debentures are examples of deferred revenue expenditure. Question number 2. Which economic activity cannot be included in the tertiary sector? Option A. Working in a call center. Option B. Tuition occupation. Option C. Beekeeping. Option D. Banking. The correct answer is Option C. Beekeeping. Sales, repair services, banking, and insurance are all part of the tertiary industry. People who work in the tertiary sector include workers in the tourism and hospitality industry, doctors, couriers, and business consultants. Some tertiary industries have close ties with the primary and secondary industries. Question number 3. Which of the following statement is true for the public sector unit? Option A. Most of assets is owned by a group of people. Option B. Most of assets is owned by big companies. Option C. Most of assets is owned by government. Option D. Most of assets is owned by an individual. The correct answer is Option C. Most of assets is owned by government. In the public sector, the government owns most of the assets and it is the part of the economy concerned with providing various governmental services. The purpose of the public sector is not just to earn profits. Question number 4. The percentage of India's population in the total population of the world as per 2011 census is underscore. Option A. 17.5%. Option B. 18.01%. Option C. 19.35%. Option D. 20.25%. The correct answer is Option A. 17.5%. The population of India as per 2011 census was 121,854,977. India added 181.5 million to its population since 2001, slightly lower than the population of Brazil. India, with 2.4% of the world's surface area, accounts for 17.5% of its population. Question number 5. Which of the following 5-year plan of India recognized human development as the core of development efforts? Option A. 8th 5-year plan. Option B. 9th 5-year plan. Option C. 10th 5-year plan. Option D. 11th 5-year plan. The correct answer is Option A. 8th 5-year plan. The 8th 5-year plan was launched on 1st of April, 1992. The plan recognizes human development as the core of all developmental efforts. Question number 6. Which of the following thinker is associated with the concept of political sovereignty? Option A. MacIver. Option B. Socrates. Option C. Rousseau. Option D. Plato. The correct answer is Option C. Rousseau. Thomas Hobbes, John Locke and Jean-Jacques Rousseau were the most important members of the social contract school. They all postulated that the nature of society, whatever its origins, was a contractual arrangement between its members. Rousseau is associated with the concept of political sovereignty. Question number 7. Who said, "A good citizen makes a good state and a bad citizen makes a bad state"? Option A. Plato. Option B. Aristotle. Option C. G.B. Shaw. Option D. Rousseau. The correct answer is option B. Aristotle. Aristotle was a Greek philosopher and scientist born in the city of Stagira, Chalkidis, on the northern periphery of classical Greece. He said, "A good citizen makes a good state and a bad citizen makes a bad state." Question number 8. Panchayat Samiti at the block level in India is /an_. Option A. Advisory body. Option B. Coordinating authority only. Option C. Supervisory authority only. Option D. Administrative authority. The correct answer is option D. Administrative authority. Panchayat Samiti is a local government body at the Tehsil or Taluka level in India. It works for the villages of the Tehsil or Taluka that together are called a development block. The Panchayat Samiti is the link between the Gram Panchayat and the district administration. Question number 9. According to Indian Constitution, who decides the salary of members of Parliament? Option A. Union Council of Ministers. Option B. Parliament. Option C. Supreme Court. Option D. President of India. The correct answer is option B. Parliament. The Act is in pursuance to the constitutional provisions where Article 106 of the Constitution of India provides that the members of either House of Parliament shall be entitled to receive such salaries and allowances as may from time to time be determined by Parliament by law. Question number 10. Which one of the following is not correctly matched? Option A. 8th Schedule, Languages. Option B. 2nd Schedule, Form of Oath of Office. Option C. 4th Schedule, Allocation of Seats in Rajya Sabha. Option D. 10th Schedule, Defection-related Provisions. The correct answer is option B. 2nd Schedule, Form of Oath of Office. The 2nd Schedule contains provisions of the President, Governors of States, Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the House of the People and the Chairman and the Deputy Chairman of the Council of States and the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the Legislative Assembly and the Chairman and the Deputy Chairman of the Legislative Council of a State, the Judges of the Supreme Court and of the High Courts and the Controller and Auditor General of India. Question number 11. When did the Chinese traveller Sun Yu come to India? Option A. 510 AD. Option B. 518 AD. Option C. 525 AD. Option D. 528 AD. The correct answer is option B. 518 AD. Song Yu was a Chinese Buddhist monk. He came to India in 518 CE along with the monk Huizeng, Fa Lian Zhen Foze, during the reign of Buddhist Empress Hu who belonged to the Northern Wei dynasty. He visited the Swat Valley in northwestern India and wrote the account of Gandhar dynasty. Question number 12. Which among the following state Odantpuri Education Center was situated? Option A. Bengal. Option B. Gujarat. Option C. Bihar. Option D. Tamil Nadu. The correct answer is option C. Bihar. Odantpuri, also spelled Udandapura, in ancient times a celebrated Buddhist center of learning, Vihara, in India, identified with modern Bihar Sharif in Bihar state. Question number 13. Who was the founder of Bahmani Kingdom? Option A. Hasan Gangu. Option B. Firoz Shah. Option C. Mahmud Gawa. Option D. Asaf Khan. The correct answer is option A. Hasan Gangu. History textbooks in the state say that Alauddin Hasan Gangu, founder of the Bahmani dynasty, began his life as the slave of a Brahmin in New Delhi. However, other versions of history strongly claim that he hailed from Iran and served in the army of the medieval Delhi kings. Question number 14. During whose rule in India did the Khilafat movement begin? Option A. Lord Mountbatten. Option B. Lord Dalhousie. Option C. Lord Chelmsford. Option D. Lord Curzon. The correct answer is Option C. Lord Chelmsford. Lord Chelmsford served as Governor General and Viceroy of India from 1916 to 1921. Important events during his tenure included Lucknow Pact, 1916, Khilafat movement, emergence of Gandhi as national leader, passing of Rowlatt Act and Jallianwala Bagh tragedy, 1919, non-cooperation movement, Third Afghan War and Treaty of Rawalpindi, August Declaration, 1917, Montagu-Chelmsford reforms, 1919. Question number 15. Who among the following was the founder of the Arya Mahila Samaj in the early 1880s? Option A. Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Option B. Swami Vivekananda. Option C. Ramabai Ranade. Option D. Pandita Ramabai. The correct answer is Option D. Pandita Ramabai. Ramabai was born in 1859 in Maharashtra to a Chitpawa Brahmin family. Her parents, her brother, and eventually her husband died within a 4-year span, 1876 to 1880, after which Ramabai became a lecturer and founded the Arya Mahila Samaj to promote women's education and prevent child marriage. Question number 16. Dasht-e Kavir Desert is located in which country? Option A. Iran. Option B. Saudi Arab. Option C. Iraq. Option D. Sudan. The correct answer is Option A. Iran. Kavir Desert, Persian Dasht-e Kavir, also spelled Dasht-e Kavir, Great Salt Desert of north-central Iran. Located in a basin southeast of the Elburz Mountains, it is approximately 240 miles, 390 kilometers, wide. Question number 17. Which of the following layers is called Barysphere? Option A. Earth's most internal layer. Option B. Earth's intermediate layer. Option C. Earth's topmost layer. Option D. Lowest part of the atmosphere where climate changes occur. The correct answer is Option A. Earth's most internal layer. The innermost layer of the Earth is called the core or barysphere. It is otherwise known as knife, because of the presence of nickel and ferrous, iron. This layer produces Earth's magnetic field. Question number 18. The Blue Nile River originates from which of the following lakes? Option A. Lake Victoria. Option B. Lake Tana. Option C. Lake Edward. Option D. Lake Albert. The correct answer is Option B. Lake Tana. The Blue Nile begins near Lake Tana in Ethiopia. The Nile River empties into the Mediterranean Sea in northern Egypt. Learn more about the White Nile. Learn more about the Blue Nile. Question number 19. Which of the following states of India has the largest percentage of geographical area under forest as per the report of the Forest Survey of India? Option A. Manipur. Option B. Meghalaya. Option C. Mizoram. Option D. Nagaland. The correct answer is Option C. Mizoram. In terms of forest cover as percentage of total geographical area, the top 5 states are Mizoram, 85.41%, Arunachal Pradesh, 79.63%, Meghalaya, 76.33%, Manipur, 75.46%, and Nagaland, 75.31%. Question number 20. At which of the following towns the Alaknanda and the Bhagirathi combines to form river Ganga? Option A. Haridwar. Option B. Rishikesh. Option C. Rudraprayag. Option D. Devprayag. The correct answer is Option D. Devprayag. Devaprayaga is a town and a Nagar Panchayat, municipality, in Tihri Garhwal district in the state of Uttarakhand, India, and is one of the Panch Prayag, 5 confluences of Alaknanda River were Alaknanda, Saraswati River, an underground river in Hinduism. Question number 21. Nirvana Fund was set up by NSDC for financial help to underscore. Option A. Entrepreneurs from the bottom rungs of society. Option B. Displaced Kashmiri Pandits. Option C. Old age people having no means of livelihood. Option D. Ventures of selected candidates trained under BNCV but did not get any job. The correct answer is Option D. Ventures of selected candidates trained under BNCV but did not get any job. The NSDC is now working to set up a Nirvana Fund that will channel donations from the private sector, basically angel investment, to fund ventures of selected candidates trained under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana too but have failed to get a job. Question number 22. Nakul Swasthya Patra is a scheme by the government for which among the following purposes? Option A. Wellness of animals. Option B. Wellness of animal owners. Option C. Taking care of lactating mother in the rural areas. Option D. Taking care of newborn babies in the rural areas. The correct answer is Option A. Wellness of animals. Government has announced 4 schemes for the maintaining the health of animals and livestock. These are Pashudhan Sanjeevani, an animal wellness program and provision of animal health cards. Nakul Swasthya Patra. Question number 23. Which mine of India was in the news recently for becoming the country's first iron ore mine to have a solar plant for reducing carbon footprint? Option A. Talcher mine. Option B. Koraput mine. Option C. Novamundi mine. Option D. Ratnagiri mine. The correct answer is Option C. Novamundi mine. Tata Steel's Novamundi mine became the country's first iron ore mine to have solar plant for reducing carbon footprint. Question number 24. Where will the Summer Olympics be held in 2028? Option A. Sydney. Option B. Paris. Option C. Los Angeles. Option D. Copenhagen. The correct answer is Option C. Los Angeles. The tripartite agreement, ratified by the IOC session in Lima on the 13th of September 2017, led to the simultaneous election of Paris as host city of the Olympic Games 2024 and Los Angeles as host city of the Olympic Games 2028, which IOC President Bach termed a golden opportunity for the IOC, Los Angeles and Paris. Question number 25. Which country has won the 2017 Davis Cup tennis tournament? Option A. Switzerland. Option B. Serbia. Option C. France. Option D. Belarus. The correct answer is Option C. France. France won their 10th title, their first since 2001. With Lucas Pouille defeating Steve Darcy of Belgium on indoor hard in the final match held at Stade Pierre Mauroy located in Villeneuve-d'Ascq on the 26th of November. Question number 26. You Are Unique is written by _ Option A. Dr. A. P. J. Abdul Kalam. Option B. Khushwant Singh. Option C. Taslima Nasreen. Option D. Arvind Adiga. The correct answer is Option A. Dr. A. P. J. Abdul Kalam. The thoughts of APJ Abdul Kalam, in You Are Unique, with their heartfelt sincerity, chiseled logic and experienced intuition are amazing lamps on the path of life, giving strength to seek one's unique self. This book draws an unforgettable blueprint of success for all. Question number 27. The Third Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR, Distinguished Indologist Award for the year 2017 was awarded to Japanese Professor _ Option A. Hiroshi Marui. Option B. Shimamaru Marui. Option C. Nagasaki Marui. Option D. Toyota Marui. The correct answer is Option A. Hiroshi Marui. The Third Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR, Distinguished Indologist Award for the year 2017 was awarded to Professor Hiroshi Marui of Japan. He was presented with this award by President Ramnath Kovind at a function in Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi. Indology is academic study of history, cultures, languages and literature of India and is a subset of Asian studies. Question number 28. Which of the following city has become first Indian city to get UNESCO's World Heritage City tag? Option A. Jaipur. Option B. Ahmedabad. Option C. Gandhinagar. Option D. Allahabad. The correct answer is Option B. Ahmedabad. The declaration of 600-year-old Ahmedabad as a World Heritage City by the UNESCO was hailed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP Chief Amit Shah and Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani. Question number 29. In June 2017, which of the following countries have signed a protocol of cooperation in the field of archive? Option A. India and Israel. Option B. India and Portugal. Option C. India and Netherlands. Option D. India and Iran. The correct answer is Option B. India and Portugal. India and Portugal on the 17th of May 2017 signed a Protocol of Cooperation Agreement to promote cooperation in the field of archives. The information regarding this was published by Press Information Bureau on the 20th of June 2017. Question number 30. India has signed an agreement to provide $318 million as line of credit for developing railway sector of which of the following country? Option A. Bangladesh. Option B. Nepal. Option C. China. Option D. Sri Lanka. The correct answer is Option D. Sri Lanka. India has signed an agreement with Sri Lanka to provide $318 million as line of credit for developing Sri Lanka's railway sector. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now, link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.